the thing that really sets the YWCA apart is that it is social service and social change.
One of the educational topics that we worked a lot on was exposing them to the whole concept of racism and how it impacted people of color and how historically what it meant in this country.
I thought it was really interesting that they were so strong about the elimination of racism.
Quite often I heard that it was kind of pointless because why would we want to be talking about racism or need to talk about racism since we were basically an all-white community.
We had 1 or 2 African American families, but that's all in all of Lewis and Albert. It's now that I talk about it like that, it was bizarre.
I think I had a short talk about institutional racism and how we all were involved in this racist society just by virtue of being white.
It was a wake-up call for me to really acknowledge that I was from a very white community, and all of my exposure once I got here in Maine was very limited.
We did role playing, we used films, discussion groups, racism in the police, racism in housing, racism in the courts, racism in education.
Those were very dominant. They were pressing issues. And it was wonderful to see that whole scenario, see it unfold.
These teens would be leaving the community for college or jobs in the future, and that it was an important topic.
And we begin to help kids understand the importance of racial justice.
We made it interesting and they liked it, and they were very glad that they'd had these discussions and this chance to kind of broaden their thinking.
It really was a very exciting time.